Hello, welcome to another Feedback Friday. Yes, it isn't Friday, it's Saturday. Why? Confusion.com. No, I'm not sponsored by them. Right. So basically, I have a student and music to my ears. He said that Afsana Apu, because British Bangladeshi, our culture, as you call elders like that, I am elder. So basically said that Apu, I have got classes on a Friday. I cannot miss my lessons. Perfect student, music to my ears. Why would I want you to miss classes? So I said, of course, we will do it on a day when you're free. So basically, he has no classes today because it's a Saturday, so he's free. So he will be here. Now, what's this got to do with you? Basically, UK Bright Education, we're a UK university admission service. So if you'd like a UK university admission, DM me direct, okay? Right, without further ado, I'm going to introduce you to my student, Mahbub. Hello, assalamu alaikum.
Hello, hi, assalamu alaikum. Hi, everyone. And
Hello.
thank you, Sana, for inviting me here today. I'm very excited and I'm very excited to speaking to you all because I love to speak to the students. And being a student officer, it's always like something really interesting to speak to the students, sharing the experiences so that others also get benefited what I have learned from the United Kingdom. Thank you again, and I'm looking forward to speaking to you all today.
Fantastic. Brilliant. Right. So he's, as you can see, he's a natural speaker. I don't need to do anything. Perfect guest. Perfect guest. Right. So, Mahbub, tell me about yourself. What you study and what year are you in right now?
So my name is Mahbub Shuhag, and I'm from Bangladesh basically, and I'm an international student here at Coventry University, London. And yeah, I love to study at the universities because my universities allow me to say a lot of things, and I love to speak. I love to learning something new. And currently, I'm studying at second year in global business and management. And
Fantastic.
yes, I'm learning. I'm gaining some experience as well. So the United Kingdom, and yeah, I would like to share with you all what I've learned from there so far.
Brilliant. Which part of Bangladesh are you from? I know you're from
Uh,
Sylhet, but which part?
yeah, I'm from Sylhet, and basically I'm based in Zindabazar, which is half
Yay!
of the
It's in the
city.
bazaar. Yay! Okay, brilliant. Anybody who's listening or watching, give me a thumbs up if you know Zinda Bazaar, Bangladesh Sylhet. If you don't worry. Still give me a thumbs up. Okay, right. So basically, we'll just start off with the title. So basically, according to the thumbnail,
Mhm.
Mahbub, my friend, I want to call him Shoha because that's his second name. It comes to
Yeah.
me naturally. So could you tell me what is you're a student, but you're actually working for the university?
Yeah. So basically, I'm working as a student officer at Coventry University, London, and I have been elected as a student
Wow.
officer. So basically, we have to become a student officer, we have to go for the election and everything. And when
Okay.
I have been elected by getting highest number of votes from the students. So basically, my job is a bit of different because I do represent the students. So whoever coming to study at the university, Coventry University London campus, no matter you are international student or the local students, I
Okay.
basically the one who represent all of the students, make sure that students are getting the best experiences during the study at the university. So this is what is my jobs, and this is what that I work as a on behalf of the students of thousand students who are
Wow.
studying at the university, so to make sure them they're feeling their home vibes while studying at the university, they're getting best support from the university so that they can become a seed in their future and become successful as well.
Fantastic. And that includes international students as well.
Exactly. So both the international and the local student I do represent at my university, the Coventry University, London.
Brilliant. So, if you don't mind, because I help international students, could you tell
Yeah.
me exactly how you help international students in your position?
So basically, I have what I was trying to do is and I was always fascinated to study at the university, and this is something that UK is something different because when we're thinking about the not thinking about getting settled in the UK, thinking about the study, United Kingdom is the highest, number one in the world. If you think about the job market, job perspective, it's always something. If you have a degree from the universities from the UK, it's always get the best priority in the job market because the skill that you will gain here, experiences you will get will definitely make you
You can't
for the
compare.
for performing better in the job market as well. So what I do basically in the university, my job is to listen to students,
Hmm.
understanding their circumstances, understanding what problem they're facing while studying at the university. It can be their not understanding the lectures. They're
Okay.
thinking of like, okay, so changing this, I'm starting this module, that's fine, but I want more support. So to
Okay.
help them to get more support from the teachers, they can't be able to speak to teacher because they're feeling nervous coming from a
Okay.
different country, so they feel they uncomfortable. So they feel comfortable when this is someone like a student like me. So they come to me, share their experience that it can be more better, or it can be more better. So why do I listen them? I make sure that their suggestions are heard by the universities,
Right.
and after that we are addressing the issues so that students can feel that they are the part of the university. Now, when they see that their problem are solving by the university's high authority, they feel, okay, yeah, I'm the part of the universities, I'm getting support from the university. So this will make them to feel something different. So they will feel the part of the university, they will be thinking in a different way. And this is something will make them to be successful, because when students are thinking they're part of the university, they
Mm.
will do their best, they will try to attend their classes, and they will get the best possible support as well for the university. Also, what I do basically as a student officer, we do make sure that we are listening the students in terms of everything, no matter they're struggling mentally, physically, they wanted to share anything, something that they are not be able to share with the university directly. So we
Mm.
do help them. For basically recently what happened, students from a country, Bangladesh basically. So he came to the university. So he was like infected the corona. So he was like missing the lectures, assignment, and he even doesn't know how which department he needs to connect in order to solving
Right.
his issues. So he connected to me and sharing that, brother, see this problem. I missed lectures and I'm thinking about my future because as I miss, I'm thinking that my visa will curtail and I will be illegal and everything. So I talk to the departments and they are very supportive, right? Because they are always available for their students. So
Yeah.
when our students are facing issues, they need to reach the departments, they need to let them understand what problems they're facing. So the university, they do have a solution, right? So they helped him to get some extensions, they support him both mentally so
Amazing.
that he can survive in his tough time. And this is what basically, so as a student officer, I love to share, I love to speak students, understanding
Mm.
their circumstances, and make sure that their suggestions are heard by the university, the problem are solving, so that we can make their experiences more better while studying the university. Also, as a student officer, we make sure that we are organizing events, we are organizing some of the
Brilliant.
activities so that the students can feel like entertainment as well, they get some entertainment, because you need to make a balance between the studies and
Yeah.
relaxation and entertainment. This is the part of this is a part and parcel of your lives, because if you're studying, coming to lectures, but your mental is distracted, you are feeling alone, you're feeling like, oh, I came from country, there is no relatives of mine. So when you are joining some of the events or activities,
You feel included.
this will help you to feel like in a different way, so you could able to enjoy your study. And now this is something important. While you're enjoying your study, you will be able to think out of the box. Now, what I mean by out of the box is something you will think out of the lectures. Now, when students are coming to the university, they're always like just going to university, studying the lectures, but they're not using it in their regular life. So basically, you need to learn everything so that you would be
Mm.
able to use it in your practical life. So making balance is also something very important. So now basically, this is the thing that I do, basically help the students, represent them, listening their activities, listening their suggestions, making to sending it to the university, sorting out is basically my job. So basically, if you're an international student at the Coventry University, London, and thinking about support, thinking about everything, you should come to me so that I can help you to get support from my end as well.
Right. Let me ask you a question. So guys, if you can hear, look, last week we had Leo from De Montfort University, just like yourself. He was elected by the students, De Montfort University Students Union, representing international students. We have here Mahbub, who's actually elected officer at London's Coventry University London campus. Again, he's very accessible. Now, how do these students actually can get hold of you? Can you give us? Could you give
Yeah,
me contact details so I can
Yeah,
write
okay.
it
I will be dropping my email address so that you
Okay,
can reach
brilliant.
to me, and I will also put my email address as well. So if you wanted
Fantastic.
to know about anything about the universities, or you are existing students struggling about something, you are not knowing which department you should read, you'll able to get to me, and who
Mm.
will be speaking on behalf of you with the universities, and will make sure, no matter you are right or wrong, we'll make sure that you are always getting supported, and you have
Wow.
someone who will support you. You should not feel alone. You should feel, no, someone have with me, so that he is one who will be there with me no matter good or bad or everything. So this is something,
Wow.
I'm the part of the students, I represent them, and I speak on behalf of them with every department as a key
Fantastic.
spoken person, by the way.
Oh, guys, I don't know how you feel, but I think you are definitely you deserve this job. You what you come across as being very enthusiastic. You're very passionate, and you care for students. And you must be a good listener. So you must have all those skills in order to help people. So, like I said, I don't know if you remember, guys, what Mahbub said earlier. He helped a student who's panicking, who had the coronavirus, who's infected. So he contacted Mahbub, and then Mahbub he mitigated the situation. The lecturers backed off. They made it easier for that student with the deadlines. And before there was another student. What was he doing? There's another student who said who didn't understand the lecturer.
Exactly. So basically what
And then,
happens
so what did
sometimes,
you do? How did that solve? How
so
did you solve
basically
that
so basically what happened when students go to the universal lecture, sometimes
problem?
it's a bit of tough for them to catch up everything, right?
Yeah.
So they need the personal tutor, right? They need to get someone who will teach them privately as well, so that even they feel like, if they can't understand anything lecture at the university, they're not missing it, because if they
Okay.
miss something, it will impact on their studies. They will not be able to perform better their assignment or presentation. So we do have a support at the university, personal tutors, even by myself, is when they engaging with the university student. Basically, if you have a 10 or 15 student at the classes, there is someone at least who can share his knowledge as well. So it's easier, because connecting students, learning from them, is the easiest and quickest way to capture the lectures.
Information,
So
yeah.
this is something. So we do have a personal tutor. Even we, like an officer, they also love to help the students if they do struggle at the classes as well.
Brilliant. Brilliant. That's so good. So you have a very good network. You support each other, and you're right,
Exactly.
Mahbub. I'm a qualified teacher, so I know peer-to-peer learning is the most
Exactly.
effective. If you learn from your peers, it goes in more
Exactly.
than, for
Exactly.
example, from the lecture. No, that's really good. As you can see, ladies and gentlemen, UK universities they have students like Mahbub, like Leo from last week. They have got elected students who are actually here to help you. You're not just going for the lessons, but if you do need that help, there is someone who is representing you. So whatever you
Exactly.
feel, they even okay. And the events that you do, what kind of give me a flavor of Coventry? What kind of events do they do?
So we do basically do events, a lot of different events for the freshers who start their courses at the January. We do have a welcome events. We do
Okay,
have even mental support teams. We do mentally, mental health related events. We do also cultural events. We do also make sure that students they do share sometimes that we wanted to know more about these. So we make sure that we are organizing related event as well, so that they can know about more about the real event. We do invite the guest speaker who came, who shared their suggestion,
brilliant.
tips, tricks, and everything. And we make sure that whenever we are organizing the events, we are making sure that we are asking every country student to participate, because diversity can be easiest way to make a good network, to
Mm,
to connect with the more peoples, and knowing their stories as well. Because when you live in a different country, every country they do have a different way of
doing things,
facing
yeah, and
issues
you learn
and
from
going
each
with
other.
things.
You
Yeah.
learn.
So
You
this is
learn.
something, help you to get more connected with your
Yes, in
lectures,
the
more
future.
connected with the universities, make a good connection, because connection is the key. Because nowadays it's something you should do from the university, because at the what's your thinking, you need to start your business, or you
Yeah,
need to go for a job. Now if you're not be able to connect people from the university, it is very difficult to meet new people after finishing the graduation. Now if you can able to connect 20-25 countries people at the universities, for an example, you wanted to start a
yeah,
business.
you got
If you
lots of
wanted to start a
networks.
business, yeah, you want to start a business after finishing your bachelor. So yeah, see, simple. You have a 25 friends from 25 country. So now easily you can extend your business into 25 countries, isn't it? So this is something like, very like an exciting.
It's
You need to enjoy
fascinating.
yourself. Yeah, you
Yeah,
need to enjoy yourself.
I would just want to say, talking of connections, Mahbub, do you
Exactly.
want to tell everybody how we connected?
Yeah, this is like, also a very nice way, the perfect example, I think, networking, because we wasn't know each other, by the way.
No,
We was,
we don't know each other.
yeah, we don't know each other, by
But
the way.
how did we connect?
We was like, we was in LinkedIn. So she was in the
Yeah,
LinkedIn, I was also LinkedIn, so we do use the LinkedIn on regular basis. So as like, studying, I always fascinated to connect with the people who are working in the industry, specifically in the higher education sector.
yeah.
So Afshana was there.
That's
She
how.
was like, she representing the university. So as I saw the profile and get connected, and then this is what is the
Yeah,
result, that we
this
are
was a
speaking,
result.
sharing ideas, like, this is something networking, because three or couple of days ago I wasn't know who is Afshana or something about the UK Bride education as well. Now starting using the LinkedIn, connecting her, I have managed to connect her, knowing her experiences can be somehow very like, life changing for me, because someone's a little bit story can change your life, and this is something that I
Wow.
always love
You never
to.
know. You never
Yeah,
know.
you
You
never
never
know, because
know.
that's why connection is the key. So
It's
keep
key. It is
connecting, and this will something will help you in long run as well.
definitely big. We should write this trademark, Mahbub. Mahbub connection, something, a word. You should just connect people. There's a key message in this webinar. Right. We need to address the elephant in the room. We need to do this. Right. So basically, I am a direct authorized partner for Democracy University, but I can help you get an admission from all around the UK, not a problem. But Mahbub, remember you told me you're going to be honest. So do you want to just roughly tell me what are the living costs like in London?
Oh, well, I think this is a very controversial questions, by the way. So what I would like to do, I would like to categorize it into the three groups. First
Oh,
of all,
okay.
there is the things, if you wanted to live a lavish life in the UK, that you have no problem with the monies, you don't have any problem, so you can live a very, like, lavish life in the UK, which is like approximately above thousands, because a lot of students, they wanted to book the university accommodation, which is very expensive, which is
Okay.
more than £1,000 per month. It can be 1,000 to £1,200 per month. But yeah, there is an option definitely for the average peoples. So if you wanted to live a normal life, but yeah, not that much of like, cheaper, then there is an option average leading life. So you can
Okay.
easily live by 500 to 600.
Wow.
Approximately 500 to 600,
Per
because
month.
yeah, per month.
Okay.
Yeah. And but if you want to live more cheap way, there is an option to sharing room with your friends, which is more cheaper, which can be like, less than 500. I don't want to give, because sometimes very,
No, that's
like,
fine. Yeah,
location
that's fine.
to location. But yes,
No.
there is an option. The thing is, like, why I'm speaking frankly is because speaking to the students, knowing about the circumstances. So coming here as a student, I would like to share that there is an option for you,
Mm.
but depending how you would like to lead your life. This is something
Mm.
that's really important. But yes, there is an options. Students, they're always like, ready to face challenges, and this is
Mm.
also another challenge that you can survive here. It's not a problem, by the way.
Okay. So I'm sure there's four people watching. If you've got any questions, do ask Mahbub. He lives in London. He's studying at Coventry University, London campus. So if you do have any questions, if you're thinking about studying, please feel free to ask. So basically, you talk about accommodation. What about food or transport
Yeah, it's,
and
talking about
jobs?
the, this is something really important, because when it comes to the transportation, this is something really important. Now, transportation system is costing the land a bit of expensive if you compare to the other major cities in the UK.
Okay.
But yes, if you're a student, there is an option that you would be able to get 30% discounts while
Okay.
traveling to any part of the London cities. So if you're students of the universities, there is an option called the Oyster London Student Oyster Card. So
Okay.
this is basically like, TFL, they contact the university. So if you are university students, they will
Mm.
allow you to get 30% discount, which will
Wow.
from
That's
like,
good.
from everyday life, everyday traveling, you will able to get 30% discount. So this is like, for the student, this is the cheap I think. So
Option.
students will be
Yeah,
able
it
to
sounds
travel.
like it.
Yeah, this
So
is
no
something.
need to have a car. There's no need.
Yeah, yeah.
You've got the
Also,
Oyster card and you've got the student
yeah,
discount, which is a third off. Well, nearly a third off.
yeah,
Yeah, not bad. Okay. And food
exactly.
wise, then food. Do you
Also, the
does it
students.
help to cook?
So all the yeah. Also, the food. Also. No, basically, I do live with my family, so this is something that
Okay.
I didn't
So you
try
can't
yet.
experience.
So,
Okay.
but
That helps. That helps. That helps living with family. Can you hear
yeah,
me?
yeah, because I
Yeah.
do live with my family, so I haven't tried yet. Even
Okay.
yeah. So can you hear me?
Yes, it's just the picture's a bit fuzzy, but that's okay. I know what to do. There's something I can do. It's the internet. Okay,
Yeah,
that's
can you hear me?
better.
Yeah,
Yep,
that's better.
it's much more
Yeah,
better.
yeah. So talking about the job perspective, London
Mhm.
has always available jobs for you. If you wanted to work in-house job the university is offering, it's a bit of tricky to get because you have to fight with a lot of students studying at the university. But
Mm,
yes, there is an available option. So if you wanted to work in a retail, there is a every single time Sainsbury, Tesco, a lot of things they do offer 20 hours part-time work facilities for the students. But yeah, in terms of the job, I think London is the one that you will able to get a lot of options. You don't need to worry about jobs. You will able to get so your university there is always available like portal for applying to the job market, and they do help even the students to prepare for the job, to writing
right.
their CVs, preparing themselves for the interviews. So yeah, so you need to be connected with the universities because as you got 20 hours part-time job offer facilities, so you should utilize it because you
Mm,
get Saturday and Sunday, even though others day off at the university, so
yeah,
you can work. You will learn the atmosphere of the working here, the United Kingdoms, and this will help you to prepare for the job market after your bachelor because this is something will add more value on your CV so that when you're applying for the job, the employers can understand that, oh, while university, you have done something, you have worked for someone, you learned the atmosphere, and right now you are ready to, like, start and kicking off the job.
brilliant, brilliant. Right, I'm going to because it's already 22 minutes. We're already going into the. It's getting a bit long, so I'm going to shorten this for you now. Very quick, Mahbub, you don't mind if I say the story, do you? Right,
Yeah,
he has considered other cities in the UK. The major cities in the UK, like Birmingham, is the second biggest
yeah,
city in the UK after London. He did consider Birmingham, but he has his reasons for why he chose London. And FYI, he did apply to De Montfort University. He was supposed to be in Leicester, but the reason why he couldn't be in Leicester is because the modules that he wanted in particular was not available at De Montfort University. So that's why fate took him to London. Okay, so modules are very important. Just think about the city in terms of affordability, but also you need to look at your course and the modules. And why did you choose London after all? Finally.
yeah. Basically, the thing is like, I was always fascinated about some of the tourist attraction places, which is
Ah,
like, located in the London, because I remember when I was in like class 5 or 6 back in the country,
yeah.
suddenly I saw a picture on calendar, which was Tower Bridge picture. So I was like, always fascinated to like, see those places,
Right.
surrounded by those places. And this is something like, when I started thinking of, oh, okay, London is always like, always I was thinking of to start. So, but this is not the thing. I was also done some research. I was thinking about the best international city here in the United Kingdom. So London, this is something has been
One of the
awarded
best.
the best
One of the
city in the
best.
world. Yeah, one of the best
Yes,
in the
one of the
world,
best.
one of the
Whole
best in the
UK is a
United Kingdom.
fantastic place.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but yeah, this is true that all of the places, which is all of the cities in the UK is the best.
yeah.
So depending, like, you're
What you want.
choosing
Yeah.
what you want,
Mm.
because all of the universities they do offer the same things. If I say frankly, so yeah, depending where you are getting most facilities, is it the university is like, relevant to your future career plan, the courses, is it relevant to your future career plan,
Mm.
is it the university that you offer the support for the students. So this is something you should consider. So basically the thing that was more like, helped me to get chosen to London is because of my modules. Because when I was trying to apply, there wasn't an university which is offering the same courses which was
Right.
offering my university. So this is something. But the thing that I always give importance is the, like, subject, because studying 1 year, 2 year, 3 years it's very like, it will go quickly, but
Mm.
whatever you're learning is something important. Now the studying is important, and yeah, this is what.
That's the reason. And I believe you have family in London, so that's help.
Yeah,
You have
e-
that support if you need it.
exactly. So if you have
That's
like, if you
nice.
have a friends and families who are living like in a particular, it can be
That,
another reason that you could
mm,
get sometimes support. You'll never feel alone here while you're
mm.
studying at the university. So this is something also like important while you are choosing the
Oh,
location.
good. You've got that support. That's good. It does help. It helps a lot. It does help a lot.
Exactly.
Brilliant. Okay, so final question for you. Let's see if we can make it bigger. This is quite important, right?
Yeah.
So, what advice would you give to international students thinking about? So, there could be students right now. There's three people watching, but they're not writing in the comments. How could you do this? Right. So, what advice would you give people who are thinking
Okay.
about?
So yeah. Okay. So when I speak to the student, always I make sure that I'm saying them, make a balance between your studies, think about your future. Now, coming to the UK is not just like, will make you a successful person. It's not something you need to
It's
be,
not easy.
utilize the resources, because
Hmm.
the university, it doesn't matter which university you are thinking of to study. All of the universities, they do have a lot of available support facilities for the international student. You need to make sure at the beginning that you are utilizing all of the resources which is offering by the universities. So whenever you're utilizing all of the resources, automatically you will be ready and you will be definitely successful, because that university, they're awarded in the universities in the United Kingdom, and they know what you needed to be successful, right? So the first thing is, please, please utilize all of the resources of the universities. Secondly, get involved with the societies, get
Hmm.
involved with the students union, because when you're involving with the students, you'll be able to know their story, you'll be able to know their cultures, which will definitely impact on your future as well. Because like you said, connection is the key nowadays.
Yeah.
It's the 21st century. It's the something that you need to connect with the people if you wanted to go a long way. If you're speaking to a person who is same age like you, how he is thinking of, when you are listening to them, this will also help you to be thinking out of the box. So now the first two things that I would like to focus on: get involved with societies, like, getting, utilize all of the facilities offering by the universities.
Good
Third
point.
thing,
Oh, there's a
last
third
but not
one.
least,
Oh, okay.
yeah, last but not least,
Oh, last.
like,
Okay, no, you can carry on. It's fine. This is
yeah.
pearl drops. Listen, always be positive and be passionate. Never
Yeah.
ever change. Okay. What, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know when you're going to watch this or how you're going to watch this. These are pearls of wisdom, not from me. It's from an international student. He's talking from the heart, and it's true, isn't it, Mahbub? You are
Exactly.
honestly from the heart. You're saying exactly this is what you need to do in order to be successful, because the whole point of this show is not just
Exactly.
to graduate and work for an odd job. The whole point
Exactly.
is to betterment of your future, to do something which is
Exactly.
related to your field, and what you're saying is from the heart. Careers, resources, go for it. And being part of the students union, it's
Yeah.
true.
Exactly.
Just because you're paying, you might as
Yeah.
well, right, as
Exactly.
an interested. Sorry, your third point. Sorry, I
Yeah.
do
The
this.
third point, you need to be, make sure that you are speaking to everyone open minded. Like the thing is, like, people coming to the university, they feel shy that, okay, do I need to ask the question to my teacher what he
Oh,
will
okay. Oh, I
think?
get it now. Yeah.
Yeah, so do I need to speak this guy? This is something like you should not do. You're coming to the university to learn, so there is always, you need to make mistakes, you need to reach to the
Yeah, we all
department, you
do.
need to
Yeah.
you need to reach your teacher, you need to speak willingly, no matter that. You should not think that, no, he will come to me and speak. No, you need to go to him, you need to speak, and this will help you to be open-minded, sharing ideas. So when you are thinking, talking to the people, you will share your ideas, and this will generate more and more ideas on you, which will help you to think and make something, a plan which will be, like, life changing for you, and which will contribute as well for future students' life. Because if you can able to make a business where 1,000 people can work, so
Mm.
you are like, helping people even though, right? So this is something, speak students, speak people, speak neighbors, speak teachers. If you're walking on the street, doesn't know anything, ask someone. This is something can be like, very, very helpful for your
You
future
never
as well.
know. You never know. You never know
Exactly.
how it turns out. No, no, no. That's
Because when you're coming to the London, even if you walk on the street,
yeah.
you can learn something. There is always something that you can learn,
Learn.
because coming from a different countries, coming to another countries, societies, environment can teach you some of the life lesson that can be like, can be life changing for you. And this is why I would like to request to every one of the students who are coming to studying in the United Kingdom: dream big, think big, utilize the opportunities, and yeah, become a global citizen, a successful
Yes.
global citizen.
Fantastic. Applaud, Talia. Where's my applause? Okay. Fantastic. What did you say? Dream big, think big. Don't feel
Yeah,
intimidated and talk to people. That's so cool. That is so cool. If everybody was thinking like you at, I don't know how old you are, but you're probably in your 20s. If you think
yeah.
like this now, then the world is your oyster. I mean, you can do anything. That's so cool. Right. That's good. Mashallah. That's really nice. I really like your attitude. Keep that up. Never change. Mahbub, never change.
Yeah,
Right.
thank you.
Since we're both, I'm British Bangladeshi, you're Bangladeshi, surely there must be, if you don't mind, I didn't ask you
Yeah.
before, could you speak in Bangla? It could be Shuddha or Sileti, not a problem, whichever way you feel comfortable. যদি কোনো কিছু যদি আপনি বলতে পারেন বাংলায়, মানে যারা এখানে আসতে চায় পড়ার জন্য, তাহলে কোনো উপদেশ যদি থাকে না কোনো কিছু যদি মনের কথা আছে বলার জন্য, প্লিজ বলেন।
ওকে, থ্যাংক ইউ আপু। সো আমাদের বাংলাদেশ থেকে যারাই আসেন বেসিক্যালি, আমাদের বাংলাদেশ থেকে অনেক স্টুডেন্টরা দের চিন্তা থাকে যে ওনারা ইউনিভার্সিটিতে পড়বে। সো
হ্যাঁ,
যখনই ওনারা ইউনিভার্সিটি চিন্তা করে, ওনারা সবসময় স্ট্রাগল করে যে বেস্ট অ্যাডভাইস বা সাপোর্টের জন্য। সো সবার কাছে রিকমেন্ড থাকবে যে আপনারা অবশ্যই আম, আফসানা আপুর সাথে কন্ট্যাক্ট করতে পারেন। শি ক্যান বি লাইক
থ্যাংক ইউ।
can be someone can help you to make like help you to get into universities. So
Even
yeah,
Coventry University, I can help you
yeah,
with that, no problem.
yeah. So whenever university wanted to study, yeah, keep connect to her, like get reach out through the WhatsApp, what's her email address, website and pages, LinkedIn and everywhere she is available. So yeah, you can connect and আপনারা সবাই connect হয়ে আপনারাও আসতে পারেন। And yeah, studying in the United Kingdom is a dream. I know আপনাদের সবার একটা ড্রিম থাকে, প্যারেন্টস এর ড্রিম থাকে। সো
হুম,
ইয়াস, আপনাদের উচিত কানেক্ট হওয়া, যাদের সাথে কানেক্ট হওয়া ওনারা ইউনিভার্সিটি রিপ্রেজেন্টেটিভ। সো ওনাদের সাথে কানেক্ট হলে ডেফিনেটলি আপনারা বেশি সাপোর্ট পাবেন। ইয়া ওইটাই। এবং সবার জন্য একটাই লাস্ট অ্যাডভাইস থাকবে যে আমরা যারা ইউকে তে আসতেছি, উই আর
হুম,
রিপ্রেজেন্টিং আওয়ার কান্ট্রি, আমরা আমাদের দেশকে এখানে রিপ্রেজেন্ট করতেছি। সো যদি আমরা কিছু ভালো করি, ওইটা আমাদের দেশকে প্রাউড করবে। এবং আমাদের, বিকজ আমরা যখন ইউনিভার্সিটি যাই আমাদেরকে বলা হয় বাংলাদেশ থেকে আসছে। সো এটা আমাদের কাছে খুব ভালো লাগে যে আমাদের আমাদের কান্ট্রিকে এখানে আমরা রিপ্রেজেন্ট করতে পারতেছি, প্রাউড করতে পারতেছি। সো সবার একটা ইচ্ছা থাকবে প্যারেন্টসদের কাছে যে আপনারা যখনই আপনাদের ছেলে মেয়েদেরকে পাঠাবেন পড়াশোনার জন্য, মেক শিওর করবেন যাতে ওনারা পড়াশোনাটা করে। বিকজ এখন ইউনিভার্সিটি গেলে ওরা বুঝে যে ওকে বাংলাদেশ থেকে আসছে, ও পড়ালেখা করবে না। ওরা জানে
হুম।
ইউনিভার্সিটি, বিকজ আমরা যারাই পড়ালেখার জন্য আসতেছি ওরা ড্রপ আউট হয়ে যাইতেছি, বা আমাদের সারাউন্ডিং যারা পিপল আছে ওরা আমাদেরকে কিছু অ্যাডভাইস দেয়, যে
মিসগাইড।
অ্যাডভাইস গুলা মিসগাইডটা করেছে। সবার জন্য একটা রিকোয়েস্ট থাকবে, আপনি কারো কাছ থেকে গাইড বা ইনফরমেশন নিবেন না যিনি দেওয়ার জন্য উপযুক্ত না। সো আপনি এমন একজনকে আপনাকে পরামর্শ দেওয়ার জন্য বলবেন না যিনি ওর জব করতেছে। উনি ওর জব করে আপনাকে ওর জবের জন্য পরামর্শ দিবে, দেখো যে আমি এইটা করতেছি তুমিও পারবে। কিন্তু না, আপনি এটা করবেন না। আপনি ওনার কাছে যাবেন যিনি আসলে এই সাজেশনটা দেওয়ার যোগ্যতা রাখেন না। হোয়াট আই মিন বাই দিস ইজ, আপনি তার কাছে যান যিনি এইটার জন্য উপযুক্ত। আপনি যেতে পারেন যিনি এখান থেকে গ্রাজুয়েটেড লাগবে না, কিন্তু আপনাকে এইটা মেক শিওর করতে হবে যে আপনার বাচ্চা যদি পড়ালেখা করে ও কিন্তু একটা ইম্প্যাক্ট ফেলতে পারবে, ও কিন্তু
নেগেটিভ
সবার কাছ থেকে
ইমপ্যাক্ট।
রেসপেক্ট পাবে, ওর কিন্তু ইউনিভার্সিটি একটা ভালো পজিশনে যাবে, ও একটা
ও হ্যাঁ,
বেটার
সেটাই।
পারসন হবে। কিন্তু আপনি এই জিনিসটা মেক শিওর করতে হবে যে পড়ালেখা, বিকজ আপনি যদি এখান থেকে ব্যাচেলরটা শেষ করতে পারেন, আপনি জানেন না যে এখানে কি অ্যাভেলেবল। অন্যান্য দেশ থেকে যারা আসতেছে ওরা ভালো ভালো জব করতেছে, ওরা ফাইট করতেছে যারা সাদা আছে ওদের সাথে বা হোয়াইট পিপল সবার সাথে জব মার্কেটে, কিন্তু আমরা পারতেছি না কেন? জাস্ট বিকজ আমাদেরকে ইন্সপিরেশনটা দেওয়া হয় না। সবার কাছে সাজেশন, সবার কাছে বাবা মা বা স্টুডেন্ট যারা আছেন, আপনাকে স্ট্রাগল করতে হবে এখানে এসে, আপনাকে
হুম,
এখানে এসে স্ট্রাগল করতে হবে। বিকজ আপনি যদি লাইফ স্টোরি পড়েন যারাই ফিউচারে কিছু করেছে, ওরা সবাই কিন্তু স্টুডেন্ট লাইফে ব্যাচেলর মাস্টার্স ওই সময় কিন্তু সবাই স্ট্রাগল করেছে, এবং
হুম,
এইটাই হচ্ছে কিন্তু যারা স্ট্রাগলটা করতে পারে ওরাই কিন্তু গিয়ে ভালো করে। তো
হ্যাঁ,
আপনাকে সেম
অবশ্যই।
স্ট্রাগল করতে হবে, আপনাকে এই মেন্টালিটি নিতে হবে, বাট আপনাদের লক্ষ্য থাকতে হবে যে আমাকে ভালো কিছু করতে হবে, এবং এইটা হচ্ছে কি আপনি ঘুম থেকে উঠেন থিঙ্ক করেন যে আমাকে ভালো কিছু করতে হবে, সো অটোমেটিক্যালি
হুম,
এটা আপনাকে ভালো কিছু করার জন্য অনুপ্রেরণা দিবে। এবং ৩-৪ বছর পরে আপনি এমন একটা জায়গায় থাকবেন যেখানে আপনি আপনার বাবা মাকে প্রাউড করতে পারেন, সারা সারা ওয়ার্ল্ডের মানুষকে দেখাতে পারবেন যে আপনি বাংলাদেশ থেকে আসলেও আপনার কাছে এই স্কিলটা আছে যেটা দিয়ে আপনি সারা ওয়ার্ল্ডকে রিপ্রেজেন্ট করতে পারেন। সবার কাছে
ও,
এইটাই থাকবে, এবং আশা করি যে আপনারা ইউকে তে আসলেও আপনারা আমাদের এই জিনিসটা মাথায় রাখবেন। সবার জন্য শুভকামনা, এবং আপনারা আফসানাবের সাথে কন্টাক্ট করতে পারেন if you wanted to get more advice on this. She
brilliant.
is she is representing
Some of
Coventry
your fans,
University.
fans are here already. Here's a comment from Sultana Shuma. Mahbub Alam Shuhag is a future motivational speaker. Yay! I knew it. I'm not the only one. Sultana, I agree. I agree with you. Okay, mashallah, that's good. No, অনেক ধন্যবাদ মাহবুব এখানে আসার জন্য। বেসিক্যালি যেটা তুমি বলছো ঠিকই বলছো, ইন্টারন্যাশনাল স্টুডেন্ট হয়ে কি হবে? এই দেশে যারা কম্পিটিশন যে আছে থাকবেই সবসময়,
Exactly.
নেটিভসদের সাথে কম্পিটিশন থাকবে। সো মনে করে তাদের জন্য কম্পিটিশন হবে, তাদের এফর্ট হবে 100%, কিন্তু ইন্টারন্যাশনাল হয়ে ডাজন্ট ম্যাটার কোন জাতি, ইন্টারন্যাশনাল হয়ে
Exactly.
200% এফর্ট করা লাগবে, আরো
Exactly.
এক্সট্রা করা লাগবে। আর যেটা বাংলাদেশ মানে ইন্টারন্যাশনাল স্টুডেন্টের মাঝে আছে এটা তাদের মাঝে নাই। So
Exactly.
there's so much you can show, অনেক প্রমাণ করা যায়, অনেক কিছু করা যায়, যেরকম
Exactly.
তুমি বলছো ইনভলভড হো, কথা বলো, নেটওয়ার্ক করো, খুবই ইম্পর্টেন্ট। সো অনেক ধন্যবাদ, আল্লাহ তোমার ভালো করুক, এরকম
Yeah.
মেহনতের রহমত আর সাহসে, একটা কথা আছে না বাংলায়, সাহসের কি কথায় বাংলা আছে, সাহসের লক্ষ্মী নাকি, কোনদিন শুনছো এই কথাটা?
না, না, আপু শুনি নাই।
Something else, I don't know what it is because my Bangla's not very good. Anyway, I just want to say thank you so much for coming today. You have been inspirational. We need more and more students like you guys. If you want this video in Bangla, write in the comment that I can book Mahbub again, and then we can talk in Bangla. Not a problem. It's not a
Yeah,
problem, is it, Mahbub? কোনো অসুবিধা
exactly.
নেই।
I'd love to come, and yeah, I'd love to
Oh,
come
thank
again
you.
because very soon I'll be like, going to another election for the president at the university.
Oh,
So yeah,
wow.
I
Fantastic.
would love to come because I'd love to like,
When's
reach.
when's the campaign? Because then I will book you in.
Yeah, I will be reaching you to
Yeah,
let you know.
definitely. We'll support you, of course, for
Yeah,
president.
definitely.
Why
Yeah,
not? People going to the moon, you can do this. I can
exactly.
feel it in my bones, inshallah.
Yeah,
Brilliant.
thank
Well,
you.
thank you so much, Mahbub. You're very tired, I know, because you've been working as well. So I'll let you go.
Yeah,
Onek dhannabad. And we pray that you do well. And we don't want anything but first class.
yeah,
Okay, we
yeah.
will
I already did. I got almost 90% marks in the university. The first
fantastic,
first
mashallah. Well
year, so yeah,
done.
I have a very good score there.
Good,
90%,
good.
which
Keep
is
it
like
up.
which is one of the I'm the top of my department. So yeah, that's what
Good,
I'd
good.
love to share more success story in the future because a lot of things are still waiting. Just like coming 6 months in the UK, it's just 6 months for
Okay.
me. So very like not a long time, but I achieved a lot of things. I'd love to share more like
Wow,
experiences in future as well with all of
brilliant.
you.
Yes.
And
Guys, if you want to hear more from Mahbub with regards to anything about students, just tell me and then I'm sure we can arrange that. Brilliant. Thank you so much, Mahbub.
yeah,
And I wish you all the best. So I'll talk to you soon.
yeah,
Okay.
thank you. Have a
Okay,
good
I love
day.
this. Okay,
Allah Hafiz.
Assalamu
Bye.
alaikum.
Assalamu
Bye.
alaikum.
Wow. My goodness. Sultana Suma, I need to give this. Hold on. Same minds think alike. She is, isn't she? Mashallah, a future motivational speaker. So basically the plan is this. If you like what you're seeing, contact me. If you like a UK university, if that inspires you to study in the UK, if it's in London, not a problem. I can help you, inshallah, with an admission at a UK university, including London. Not a problem. You know what to do. You need to DM me direct or send your CV to me direct to my email address. It's in the caption. It's in the description box. Also, you can find me on Instagram, on YouTube, and LinkedIn, in all those platforms, and Facebook as well. So please like, follow, share. You know what you have to do. It's free. Just go for it and just subscribe and follow. Until next time, take care. Bye bye.